Real passive income ideas that actually work. Hey everyone, welcome back to Finance Clarity. Let me be honest with you for a second. When most people hear the words passive income, they imagine waking up to money in their bank account while they're still in bed. No boss, no alarm clock, just money showing up because of something they set up months or years ago. Sounds pretty good, right? The problem is, a lot of what you see online about passive income is either exaggerated or straight up misleading. You've probably seen the ads, make $5,000 a month while you sleep, or this one side hustle changed everything. And sure, some of those stories are real. But what they don't show you is the months or years of work that happened before the money started coming in passively. Here's the truth that nobody likes to talk about. True passive income almost always requires active work up front, sometimes a lot of it. And in most cases, it also requires some money to get started. That's why so many people try to build passive income and end up disappointed. They expect it to be easy and fast. When it's not, they quit. Or worse, they fall for scams that promise quick riches with little effort. So if you're watching this video, I want to be very clear with you from the beginning. I'm not going to sell you a dream. I'm going to show you real passive income ideas that actually work, the kind that regular people are using right now to build extra income streams. Some of these ideas can eventually become truly passive, but almost none of them start out that way. By the end of this video, you'll understand what passive income really means and what it doesn't, which passive income ideas are actually realistic, how much work and money each one usually requires, and which ones might be worth your time, depending on your situation. If you're tired of the hype and just want honest information about building real passive income, then you're in the right place. Let's get into it. What passive income actually means. Before we talk about specific ideas, let's make sure we're on the same page about what passive income really is. Passive income is money you earn on a regular basis with little to no daily effort after the initial work is done. In other words, you do the hard work once, or a few times, and then continue to get paid over time. Some common examples of passive income include rental income from real estate, dividends from stocks, royalties from a book, course, or music you created, earnings from a blog or YouTube channel that continues to generate views, income from a business that runs without your daily involvement. The key word here is after the initial work. Almost every form of passive income requires some kind of upfront investment, whether that's time, money, or both. This is where a lot of people get confused or scammed. They see someone online claiming they made $10,000 last month from a passive side hustle, but they don't see the 6 to 12 months of work that person put in before the income became passive. They also don't see the money that was invested to get things started. So when we talk about passive income in this video, I want you to understand one important thing. Most passive income is front-loaded. You work hard and sometimes spend money in the beginning, and if you do it right, the income continues with less effort over time. If someone promises you passive income with zero work and zero money, it's almost always too good to be true. Realistic passive income ideas that actually work. Now, let's talk about ideas that are actually realistic. I'm not going to waste your time with get-rich-quick schemes or things that only work for a tiny percentage of people. Instead, I'm going to focus on ideas that regular people are successfully using. Here are some of the most realistic passive income ideas in 2026. 1. Dividend investing. This is one of the most popular and straightforward ways to build passive income. When you invest in dividend-paying stocks or dividend ETFs, the companies pay you a portion of their profits on a regular basis, usually every quarter. The more shares you own, the more dividend income you receive. How it works. You invest money into stocks or funds that pay dividends. Over time, you reinvest those dividends or use them as income. As your investment grows, so does your dividend income. Reality check. Dividend investing is relatively passive once your portfolio is built. But building a portfolio that generates meaningful income usually takes years and consistent investing. This is not a get-rich-fast strategy. It's a build wealth slowly and steadily strategy. Best for people who have money to invest and are willing to wait several years for meaningful results. 2. Rental real estate. Rental properties are one of the most well-known forms of passive income. You buy a property, rent it out, and collect rent every month. How it works. You buy a property, either with cash or by taking a mortgage. You rent it out to tenants. After paying the mortgage, taxes, insurance, and maintenance, you keep the profit. Reality check. Real estate can be very profitable, but it's not always as passive as people think. Being a landlord involves dealing with tenants, repairs, vacancies, and legal issues. Many people hire property managers to make it more passive, but that reduces your profit. There's also a big upfront cost. You usually need a down payment, closing costs, and money for repairs. Best for people who have access to capital and are willing to deal with, or pay someone to deal with, the responsibilities of being a landlord. 3. Creating and selling digital products. This is one of the most popular passive income ideas right now, especially online. You create something once, like an online course, ebook, stock photos, templates, or printables, and then sell it over and over again without having to recreate it each time. How it works. You create a digital product. You set up an online store or platform to sell it. Every time someone buys it, you make money, sometimes with almost no extra work. Reality check. Creating a good digital product takes time and skill. Marketing it also takes effort, especially in the beginning. However, once the product is created and the sales process is set up, it can become very passive. Many people earn thousands of dollars per month from digital products they created months or years ago. Best for people who have skills or knowledge they can turn into a product and who are comfortable with online marketing. 4. Affiliate marketing. Affiliate marketing means promoting other people's products and earning a commission when someone buys through your link. How it works. You promote products through a blog, YouTube channel, social media, or email list. When someone clicks your link and makes a purchase, you earn a commission. Reality check. Affiliate marketing can become quite passive once you have content that continues to bring in traffic. However, building that traffic usually takes a lot of consistent work up front, whether that's creating blog posts, YouTube videos, or social media content. It's not set and forget in the beginning, but it can become more passive over time. Best for people who enjoy creating content and are willing to invest time in building an audience. 5. Peer-to-peer lending. Peer-to-peer lending platforms allow you to lend money to individuals or small businesses and earn interest on those loans. How it works. You invest money on a P2P lending platform. Borrowers pay you back with interest over time. You earn passive income from the interest payments. Reality check. This can be somewhat passive once your money is invested. However, there is risk involved. Some borrowers may default on their loans. Returns are usually modest compared to stocks or real estate. Best for people who want a more hands-off investment and are okay with moderate returns and some risk. 6. Creating a YouTube channel or blog. Long-term. This one takes the longest to become passive, but it can be very powerful. When you consistently create content on YouTube or a blog, you can eventually earn money through ads, sponsorships, affiliate marketing, and your own products. How it works. You create helpful content over time. Your older videos and blog posts continue to get views. You earn money from that ongoing traffic. Reality check. It usually takes 1 to 3 years of consistent work before a YouTube channel or blog starts generating meaningful passive income. However, once it reaches that point, it can become one of the most scalable forms of passive income. Best for people who enjoy creating content and are willing to play the long game. Important truths about passive income. Before you choose which idea to pursue, I want to share a few important truths. 1. Passive income is rarely 100% passive at the beginning. Almost every form of passive income requires work, money, or both upfront. The more passive you want it to be later, the more effort you usually need to put in at the start. 2. There's always some level of risk. Whether it's market risk, tenant risk, platform risk, or business risk. No passive income stream is completely risk-free. 3. The best passive income ideas usually match your skills and resources. If you have money but little time, investing, stocks, real estate, P2P lending might be better. If you have skills but little money, creating digital products or content might be a better fit. 4. Most people quit too early. Building real passive income takes time. The people who succeed are usually the ones who keep going even when results are slow. Final advice. If you're serious about building passive income, here's what I recommend. Start by being honest with yourself about 2 things. How much money can you invest right now? How much time and effort are you willing to put in up front? Then choose an idea that matches your situation. Don't try to do everything at once. Pick one thing, learn about it deeply, and take consistent action. Remember, the goal isn't to make money while doing nothing. The goal is to do meaningful work up front so you can enjoy more freedom and income later. Passive income is real, but it's not magic. It's the result of smart decisions, consistent effort, and patience. If you're willing to do the work in the beginning, the ideas we talked about today can genuinely help you build income streams that continue to pay you over time.